What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Friday. Made it to the end of the week, unless you're working weekend. If you are, I hope you enjoy your job. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott, and whether you're watching on IGTV, Facebook, or YouTube, it's a pleasure to have you here, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to consume the content, so thank you. This morning, none of the banking bullshit and all that, I can't be fucking doing with it. So, we're going Hyperledger, baby. Change healthcare. Fucking hell. When I read this last night, I was like, what? Nearly did a video there and then. Should have really, but fuck it, we're here now. So, Change Healthcare is on a mission to modernize the American healthcare system. A central part of that plan is extending its intelligent healthcare network with blockchain technology to provide a faster, better experience for all. Bear in mind when you hear some of these numbers rolling up now in a minute, that this is American healthcare system. One fucking healthcare system that's obviously linked to other healthcare systems, but this is just American healthcare network, mate. Like, this could change this is just one of many aspects that's going to change the fucking game moving forward. And I keep saying that blockchain technology and distributed ledger technology will govern every fucking database in the end. Any database of information, of value, of anything you can think of is going to be on a blockchain in the end. It fucking will be. And then they'll need interoperability between them. Simple. So Change Healthcare operates the largest healthcare network in the country, formed through years of mergers and acquisitions. The healthcare infrastructure company links 900,000 healthcare providers, 5,500 hospitals, with 2,200 government and commercial players. A network of this scale, built from a mix of companies, means a very complex back end with lots of systems that are working independently. To unite information and give customers faster, better access to data, Change Healthcare turned to Hyperledger Fabric to begin blockchain enabling its intelligent healthcare network. The starting point was modeling an existing network linking providers to payers with a blockchain, and then seeing that it could stand up to real world traffic after testing and assessing options. Shit the bed, man. This is when it comes on in a minute. So Change Healthcare launched its initial Hyperledger Fabric powered network for testing in January 2018. It's been running as a parallel network since, processing as many as 50 million transactions a day. Woo! With a throughput of up to 550 transactions per second. That's enough to handle all the healthcare claims activity that Change Healthcare handles across its full network. That's a lot of transactions, mate. The Hyperledger team has worked closely with Change Healthcare to document this large-scale network deployment and its performance in a detailed case study. Highlights include system criteria, planning, details on the supposed workflow, the transactions, and the future directions, including plans for ensuring interoperability, boosting throughput even further, and migrating more business partners to the network. So ensuring interoperability through Hyperledger Fabric, Hyperledger Fabric will use Hyperledger Quilt for interoperability of other Hyperledger projects, and then through Quilt it will bounce into ILP for other networks. Hyperledger Quilt was conceived by Ripple and NTT Data. So, if you Google Hyperledger, you go to hyperledger.org, you can see it for yourself, you can follow the blog, you can read the actual full case study. So I'll whip through a little bit of the case study. So the goals are demonstrate the feasibility of using blockchain to process hundreds of healthcare transactions per second. This is why they did the case study. The approach was to define requirements for the blockchain platform for healthcare claims. Choose the best platform for this use case, ended up Hyperledger Fabric. Test the system with many millions of transactions a day. The results Implementing Hyperledger Fabric took just a couple of months. Since January 18, the test network demonstrated the ability to process up to 50 million transactions a day. The throughput up to 550 transactions a second. That's enough capacity to handle all claims activity that occurs on the Change Healthcare Intelligent Healthcare Network. Some of these are fucking tongue twisters when you're reading, man. Here we go. Any way you measure it, Change Healthcare is big. In 2017 to 18, the company processed 14 billion healthcare transactions for claims worth an eye-popping $1 trillion. Behind the scenes, the company's infrastructure links more than 900,000 healthcare providers and 5,500 hospitals with 2,200 government commercial players. So when the company decided to test the blockchain, they went big. Starting in January 18, they've been running a claims processing network based on Hyperledger Fabric that has shown the capability to handle up to 500 million transactions a day, and they think it can go even bigger. Shit the bed. This is, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is it's a small step really towards changing the world massively, innit? I've said before, your medical record, your criminal record, even if they've not necessarily got immediate value, and you think, oh, fucking criminal records hardly got value, why does it need to be on a blockchain? Well, it needs to be on a blockchain because in the future, blockchains will be trusted ledgers of data. Doesn't matter whether it's value, doesn't matter whether it's medical records, dental records, criminal records, your passport, your driver's license, your XRP wallet, your IOTA wallet, Neo car that you've just bought off fucking Volkswagen. Doesn't matter. They chose Hyperledger Fabric because it met all the requirements for the blockchain platform they required. The only question mark was how scalable they could make it. A blockchain that could process 2 transactions every second would be a nice prototype, but it wouldn't work for us. We wanted to put this into production. It didn't take years, it took a few months. Working with Hyperledger Fabric was really easy and direct. We're using blockchain for what it was built to do, to store information, store it securely, and store it everywhere. Oh yeah, like that. So there you go, they're going to store information, they store it securely, store it everywhere, so your criminal records securely stored everywhere. Medical records everywhere. Your passport, like, you don't need to take the piece of fucking paper. Keep saying to people, let me just get this out. Do you think people are going to have one of them in 20 years? Do you think anyone's going to want one of them with that shit in it? With that fucking bullshit in it? Look at this here. I promise to pay the bearer, fuck all. Yeah? I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £10. £10 of what, Mark? Mr. Carney? £10 of fucking what, mate? If I came down to the Bank of England, now you're going to give me £10 of gold for that? I don't fucking think so, mate. So stop fucking lying on there, pal. Hey? People aren't going to have that in 20 fucking years. They're not going to be carrying that around. Fucking driver's license. Fucking all your fucking job cards and your fucking passport and all these fucking different Wirex and Halifax and fucking Revolut and fucking this and that and Barclays. Nah, mate. Fuck that. Fuck that. All on your phone. All on your personal ledger. Your personal ledger. You can go on Hyperledger and begin to make it right now if you learn how to do it. You can go and whack it on Ethereum and create yourself an ERC20 token. Excuse me. And then you've got your own little database. It's absolutely amazing. And $1 trillion a year, 50 million transactions a day. That is absolutely ridiculous. And on that note, enjoy the day, guys. Smash its fucking face in. You're a winner. Oh, have a good weekend and take care. You know the script. If you've been paid, yeah, don't delay. Get some today. Live long and hodl that shit. Yeah. And let's just be patient and see how it goes. Let it play out, guys. love crypto, love XRP, and we love you. Fuck yeah. Peace.